If I had to build an aesthetic physique from scratch, I would only do these exercises. Most guys think they need to constantly change their workouts or train every day of the week to make progress. I don't agree with that at all. I built my physique by sticking to a small group of movements that allowed me to build a balanced and aesthetic body. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact S tier exercises I've been using for the last 6 years of lifting. Because the truth is, the fitness industry has overcomplicated workouts. They push these science-based exercises, overcomplicated splits, and if you're anything like I was, you're overwhelmed with knowing whether what you're doing is right or not. So if you're new here, I'm Kessler, and my goal with this channel is to simplify getting in shape so anyone can get lean while still building muscle by applying information that actually works for natural guys. Now, let's start by defining the goal. We want to build a physique that stands out with broad shoulders, a V-taper back, arms that fill out a t-shirt, and of course, still have abs. This is an aesthetic physique, and when you train like I'm about to explain, you can change your body composition regardless of your starting point or your age. Just check out a few of my followers like Lucas or Zach, who both had sick transformations in around 6 months. The aesthetic physique can be broken up into 6 main muscle groups, starting with your upper chest. This is the muscle group that most people focus on, but 90% of guys get in the gym and go straight to a flat bench press, trying to throw on as much weight as possible. Then they fail and have a worse workout that day and an even worse workout when they come back to hit their chest again later that week. To actually build muscle, you need to recover properly and structure your workouts to create the look you want. I recommend 1 chest session a week with around 10 sets of volume, with exercises like Smith machine incline bench or a machine variation, as this lets you get really close to failure. That's our first S tier movement, followed by a chest fly with a superset of incline push-ups. Now, I know this is a little bit of a cheat because it's technically 2 exercises, but it's what's called a superset, where you add an exercise right after another, and we're going to count them as 1 exercise. These are super important for pushing past failure and getting an effective workout in. The second muscle group you need to prioritize is your shoulders. This is what gets you looking big in a shirt. The thing is, you probably aren't training them enough. They're small muscle groups, so they recover fast and can have as much volume as 12 to 14 sets per week to really see growth. I find their best hit with our third S tier exercise, which is going to be lateral raises. Specifically, a superset of lateral raises with single arm lateral raises to failure. I would also add in a Smith machine shoulder press here as well as our 4th S tier exercise, with the same reason of the Smith machine allowing us to go closer to failure without risking any injuries. Finding movements that feel good for you and that you have a mind-to-muscle connection with is the key to building any workout plan. So find your favorites and stick to getting stronger on them. If you want one place where you can find the most effective workouts, meal plans to follow, and an exact step-by-step plan to get lean, you should check out my program, the Lean Body Accelerator. We've got almost 200 guys in there starting their transformations, and it's basically exactly what I would have wanted when I first started trying to get lean and building muscle. The link to join is in the description. The next muscle group is going to be your back and building that thick V-taper. This can be done effectively with rope attachment lat pullovers and a medium grip cable row. These both are S tier exercises for getting a really good stretch and mind-to-muscle connection with your back. You could also include a weighted pull-up or lat pull-down to hit every part of your back effectively. It's also worth noting that as a wrestler, I trained my upper back and neck a lot growing up, so I do also recommend shrugs as an S tier exercise, especially if you want to build a thicker, more masculine neck. It's just my opinion, but it definitely makes a difference. It's the same to me as skipping leg day. If you have no legs but a big upper body, it just looks kind of off. So don't skip your neck. Anyway, the most important muscle group is going to be your arms, which is why in the 4-day-a-week workout split we follow, we have an entire day dedicated to shoulders and arms. This gives you the added volume of 12 to 14 sets per week that those smaller muscle groups actually need. Most of my arm workouts are done to failure in the 10 to 12 rep range, with my S tier bicep workout being cable rope hammer curls, which allow you to really squeeze and get blood flow in your arms, especially the forearm and brachialis, which is responsible for making your arms look thick. For your triceps, I grab that same rope attachment and move it up to hit cable rope pushdowns, really focusing on the squeeze at the bottom until I get a pump. I want to give an honorable S tier mention to dips, which I include on every shoulder and chest day. This is probably one of the only exercises I would do if I had to pick one exercise for the rest of my life. It hits your arms, shoulders, and chest so good, and it gives you the best pump every time. I actually tend to go into the gym and always warm up with a set or 2 of pull-ups and dips before lifting to get some blood flowing and my body stretched out. For a bonus exercise, I wanted to include plate curls for your forearms. These are probably my hidden secret to building forearms that actually look big. Go to failure and then switch arms, bracing your back with the opposite arm. You can do that twice for 2 sets until it burns, and then just add that into a shoulder arm day to see maximum gains. Finally, you still need to hit legs, and for these, I'd say my S tier exercise is going to have to be high rep squats. So lots of volume, going close to failure for 3 to 5 sets of squats with a light to medium weight. I'd also put quad extensions in there as S tier, especially with your toes pointed out to hit that teardrop more effectively. And if you can't do squats, I would say hack squats are definitely an even substitute. Those are the 6 aesthetic muscle groups you need to focus on to build a physique that stands out. But at the end of the day, it's not about what you look like. It's about what you learn through the process. You should enjoy it, have it be a part of your life, and experience all the good taking care of your health brings without feeling like it's this super hard to achieve goal where you need to starve yourself or do some complicated routine. The simplest way to put it is find a core exercise for each muscle group. Focus on getting stronger and more intense with that movement, making sure that you give your body the recovery it actually needs. And as long as you fuel your training to actually get a pump when you work out and learn to enjoy the process, you're going to see way more progress. Building an impressive physique takes time, but it's meant to. Otherwise, you wouldn't respect it as much. It shows that you take care of yourself, and it allows you to live at a better quality of life. That's just my opinion and what I've learned after seeing countless guys cut out the noise, follow one plan, and stick to what works. They completely changed their bodies and their mindsets. It's how I did it too. I stopped switching plans, trying every new exercise, and found what works for my goals. That's why I created my program, the Lean Body Accelerator, to give you a clear step-by-step plan you can follow to build the body you've always wanted. And if you want to watch how a guy like you was able to go from 20% body fat to 10%, watch this video next. I'll talk to you guys in that video.